We have 40 stores located all throughout Wisconsin. We're a family-owned company, a third-generation family-owned company, so really a lot of great roots here in the Wisconsin area.
I've been with Festival for 30 years because from day one, just entering at an entry-level position, I felt like I could contribute.
When we say, treat everybody like your family, we really mean that. And it's the culture of coming to work every day and enjoying what you do. And as cliche as it sounds, when you do find something that you love, you never have to work a day in your life. And I'm blessed enough to have found an organization that really exemplifies that.
As we continue to grow and add more stores, our communication was the same over years and years and years. And what we found is it was traditional communication, email one way.
Listening to our team and the feedback that we were getting about, feels like communication's coming from a fire hose.
We would send things out, but we didn't know when it was going to be done, if it was going to be done, and it was often that email land of what's going to happen with this communication, and that just wasn't working for us.
We had started looking into execution platforms that would give us a way to track when our tasks were done, as well as making sure that the communications that we were sending were read and acted on. So that's where Zipline came in.
As far as implementation, it was a really easy lift for our store teams. The interface of Zipline is very familiar to many of the socials that they're using outside of work, and that just made the implementation at store teams seamless.
Communication at festivals changed completely. You come in, you check your Zipline, you see what's coming up for the day, and then as a leader, I can go in and see what was accomplished the day before and what maybe is behind and ask questions in that area.
If a certain task comes out from support office, or if I want to come up with a task, I simply just put it on the Zipline sheets, and then I can specifically assign it to someone. Or I can make it broad so that the whole team has to do it.
Now with Zipline, you're getting a one-stop shop of communication. You're getting less emails, everyone's on the same page. It's really cool too because you can also see other messages from store-wide. So you're learning along the way too. It's a very great piece of education.
Zipline, it creates here's your most important topics to talk about, whether it's remember that you need to communicate this sale or that this is changing. Streamlines what I need to do for the day and what the important thing to communicate is to the team.
As I go from different stores, it could be overwhelming to try and, gather who's supposed to do what stores are behind on things. So before I even walk into the store, I pull up Zipline. I take a good look of their overdue tasks, communications that have been streaming through the store. So I at least have a good idea of what I'm walking into. And so that allows me to engage leadership in the store at a much higher level.
One of the great features of it is that we all get the same task in the department, but I can delegate it out to somebody and I can say this is now my assistant's job or this is my second assistant's job, and that way they're not all clamoring over the same thing and trying to get it done or double duty it, but it's really nice because Zipline helps organize that and keep us all organized as a team.
We used to do a lot of paper checklists or paper reports and stuff like that, and the assessments module just brought us into the 21st century and made things so much easier.
The nice thing about the assessments is we get to have the control over what we put in there. You can always add tasks associated with it too, so if there are gaps there.
My favorite thing about Zipline is the assessment portion. We do a thing called a closing checklist daily, and in the past it's been just written, this telling you the summary of what's going on in the department. Now we're able to get pictures to go with the words.
And we're able to see a clear picture of what happened the night before, and you can easily head down to the sales floor with your phone and correct those opportunities. It makes it really fast and efficient.
Zipline offers a way to measure communication and execution all in one. For our business, it means things are getting done faster. I have opportunity to focus on the areas I need to, and we can work with those teams that maybe aren't getting things done fast enough.
Us being in grocery, it is crazy and it's fun, it's exciting, everything is always changing, and that's one of the great things about Zipline is they're very dynamic and they can change with you.
If I describe Zipline in one word, it would be transformational. It really helped transform the way that we communicate within our organization. It helped transform the way that our teams execute, and ultimately that leads to our teams being able to serve our guests better than our competitors. And I think in my 18 years with Festival, the implementation and rollout of Zipline has been one of the most instrumental things that's going to set us up for future success.